Tell us about, like, just a little bit about the writing process from, you have an idea, and then of course you go and you write a treatment first. And how does that, what's the process that gets that from that idea to the first draft?
You start really, really big, and using that big story, broad side of the barn approach to the story, you start narrowing it down into the details very simply. So you start with one sentence. This is basically what Sid Field teaches, but you start with one sentence that describes the action of the story, and you as an actor, the action of the story is about a person doing something. So the big action is 2 grad students trying to steal back their reality-changing technology.
Gotcha.
So, and then you write a treatment, and then you work out the mechanisms, what's kind of in that treatment. You write detailed descriptions of the characters' lives, and then from there, you do each act out in terms of the scene-by-scene action, and then from there, you use that as a blueprint to start actually writing the screenplay, and then you use that screenplay as a blueprint to rewrite the screenplay and get more and more and more refined as you go until eventually you're correcting your punctuation, and that's where you stop.
Okay. All right. So you got what like about a 3-act, right, as opposed to a 5-act play. You got a 3-act film is a 3-act script. Basically, is what you have.
Yes.
And so once you do have that treatment going on, you have your treatment that would be about how many pages long? Maybe like 5 pages long, or
4 pages.
4 pages, right? Okay, so basically, what happens after that? You take each scene and do you write from beginning to end? Just write each scene you have blocked out, basically.
No, once you have the treatment in your hands, first you want to make sure that you have the details that you need to go deeper. And for me, that means writing character bios. So I take all the main characters in the treatment, all the characters that I know I'm going to need, and I write like 2 or 3 page histories on them. And I do any research that I'm going to need to figure out where those characters are coming from. That's where I need to do my research.
Okay.
If a character is an FBI agent, I need to find out how they do their job.
Okay.
So I start looking into the life that they might have led that led them to that point, and the things that they might have need to have done to become who they are. And then any information I come across along the way that I think is going to be useful, I put it in a file and I save it for when I need it.